You know that daughter who's always got it together? The one who handled Thanksgiving logistics at 16, who mediated family drama before she could drive, who somehow became the person everyone calls when things fall apart? Yeah, her. The responsible one. The reliable one, the one who never really got to be a kid because someone had to be the adult in the room. Here's the thing though, she didn't choose this role the way you'd choose a college major or a career path. She just became it. And now, years later, she's so good at taking care of everyone else that nobody thinks to ask if she's okay. Because she's fine. She's always fine, right? Except there's actual psychology behind why some daughters end up raising everyone around them. And what you're about to hear might explain why being the strong one sometimes feels less like a badge of honor and more like a life sentence. So, let's talk about the different faces this shows up in, because not every daughter who raises everyone does it the same way. First, there's the accidental parent. This is the girl who started making dinner for her siblings at 12, not because anyone asked her to, but because someone had to, and mom was overwhelmed or dad was gone or both parents were just checked out. She learned early that if she didn't step up, things would fall apart. So she did. She became the scheduler, the problem solver, the one who made sure homework got done and doctor appointments got kept. And somewhere in that process, she forgot she was supposed to be the child. What's fascinating here from a psychological standpoint is how this role becomes identity. She didn't just take on responsibilities, she absorbed them into who she is. Her worth became tied to how well she managed everyone else's lives. And the praise she got for being so mature and such a big help, that reinforced it. Being needed felt like being loved. So she kept doing it, even when it cost her, even when she was exhausted, even when she wanted to be the one who got taken care of for once. Fast forward to now, and she's the friend who organizes every group trip, the daughter who handles her parents' technology problems and medical appointments, the partner who manages the household while also working full-time. Everyone relies on her. And the worst part, she doesn't know how to stop. Because if she's not the one holding everything together, then who is she? Then there's the emotional sponge. This one's different. She didn't necessarily handle logistics or practical tasks. She handled feelings. She was the one her mother confided in about marital problems. The one her father vented to about work stress. The one siblings came to when they were upset because she always knew what to say. She became the family therapist before she hit puberty. The psychology here gets dark fast. This is called emotional parentification, and it happens when a child becomes responsible for managing an adult's emotional state. She learned to read moods like weather patterns. She could tell by the way someone walked in the door what kind of night it would be. She became hyper-attuned to everyone's feelings because her own safety or peace depended on it. If she could just keep everyone else regulated, maybe things would stay calm. But here's what nobody tells you about being the emotional sponge. You don't learn to process your own feelings. You learn to set them aside, because there's no room for your sadness when you're managing someone else's breakdown. There's no space for your anger when you're the one keeping the peace. So you stuff it down. You smile. You say you're fine. And years later, you realize you have no idea how to ask for support because you've spent your whole life being the one who gives it. Then there's the invisible caretaker. This is perhaps the quietest version. She doesn't get recognition for what she does because what she does is everything no one notices until it stops happening. She's the one who remembers birthdays, sends the cards, organizes the family gatherings, keeps track of who's upset with whom and why. She's the glue, but the kind of glue that's only visible when things fall apart. Psychologically, this role develops in families where emotional labor is expected but not acknowledged. She learned early that love is expressed through service, through anticipating needs, through making sure everyone else is comfortable even if it means she never is. And because this work is invisible, so is she. People benefit from what she does without realizing they're benefiting. So she never hears thank you because no one's really aware there's something to thank her for. The cost of this is a special kind of loneliness. She's surrounded by people, but fundamentally unseen. Her needs don't matter because she's learned to make sure her needs never become problems for anyone else. So she handles everything alone, quietly, efficiently, while some part of her wonders if anyone would even notice if she stopped. Now here's what connects all these types, all these versions of the daughter who raised everyone. They didn't fail at being strong. They succeeded too well. They became so capable, so reliable, so essential that everyone forgot they're also just human. Just someone who needs support and space to fall apart and permission to not have it all together. And maybe that's the real psychology here. It's not that some daughters are just naturally better at handling responsibility. It's that they learned early their emotional survival depended on taking care of everyone else. So they did. And somewhere along the way, taking care of others stopped being something they do and became something they are. So if you're reading this and thinking, oh, that's me, that's always been me, here's what I want you to hear. You were never supposed to carry all of this. Being the strong one wasn't your job as a child. It was a survival strategy. And now, as an adult, you get to decide if you want to keep doing it. Not because people need you to, but because you choose to. There's a difference. You're allowed to be the one who needs help sometimes, the one who doesn't have the answer, the one who says, I can't do this right now, without the world ending. You're allowed to let someone else hold things together while you rest. That's not weakness. That's not failure. That's just being human. So here's the question. Which version of this landed for you? Are you the accidental parent, the emotional sponge, the invisible caretaker? Or maybe you're a mix, shifting between roles depending on what's needed. Drop a comment. Let's talk about it. And if this hit home, if you've been carrying this weight for as long as you can remember, subscribe. Because we're figuring this out together, one conversation at a time.